Yo, what's up, Drummer Alert Nation? It's your host, Killer Keemstar, of course. And I'm back with another video telling you guys some things I just realized. And when I mean just realized, I mean in the past month or so. Let me go turn that air filter off because it's sure making a lot of noise. Now, this is going to be a concise video. This will not be a video, like usual, where I will go on and on and on about a subject that doesn't need to be going on and on and on about. Yeah, I am doing that right now with the length of the video. Let's fix the camera angle because the way it was like, remember my old style videos when I used to record? I think I've said this before. Don't need to say it again. Concise video. Now, first thing that I just realized. The color that has been described to me many times, or online, or abbreviated as OD green. I know what the color is they're talking about when they say that. It's the military dark green color. I could just never think of what OD meant. I was like, it can't be overdose. It can't be... I couldn't think of anything else it could be, right? I was like, OD green. And when people say OD, it makes it sound like it's like a word. But, of course, it's not. It's OD green. Now, OD... I just figured out that stands for olive drab, like olive drab green. Now I feel like a complete retard for not thinking of this before. Did I have to look this up? No, I figured it out on my own. But after a few times of me hearing it, but it was something that something that. People say, or I've heard before, and I've seen it spelled out online. And I've just never really thought of it. So, that's what it means, olive drab. Which, makes sense. Olive drab green. Everyone's heard of olive drab green. It's that dark green when you think of, like the color of a tank, for example. I'm going to go grab a piece from my display stand over here. This should not be over here. I have a pair of sunglasses in my paraphernalia booth. And it's like military stuff. And this is olive drab green. This is a real helmet, real military helmet. The straps are tucked inside just so I could put it on the stand like that, but it is my size. It does fit me if I use the strap, put the strap down. This is a real helmet. It's a bit worse for wear. It's not complete mint condition, but I would say it's pretty good. Pretty good condition. I also have something else that's kind of olive drab green. Maybe I don't want to pull anything out. But I have a book that has some olive drab green on it. But I don't need to do that right now because you already got one example. And this is a concise video, of course. And it's already been 4 minutes. Oh, crap. Something else I just figured out. Oh, here's something I always figured out. That I just figured out by looking at my book for school here. This morning, actually, I figured this out. My my teacher always says the title of this book really fast because I don't think she realizes what the actual name of the book is. The book is, of course, The Catcher in the Rye. Now, I had not looked at this book previously, but the way she always says it, and no offense to my teacher if she's watching this, but I don't know if she's meaning to say it like this or if she is just, saying it fast and I can't understand what she's saying, but she always says The Catcher and the Rye, not The Catcher in the Rye. I was like, The Catcher and the Rye. What the fuck is the rye? I know what rye is, of course. It's used in making beer, I believe. Rye? No. Whiskey. Sorry. Hops is beer. Rye is whiskey. The Catcher in the Rye. Rye also means something. I think it means some kind of weeds or reeds or something like that, Possibly. I might not know what I'm talking about, and I might just be an idiot. What else? I realized I might have an example of this one. Here. 1 second. Well, sadly, I don't have an example to show you here. But the brand of soap called Dove. I don't know why I always saw it this way, but it never occurred to me that it was a Dove. I always just assumed. I couldn't ever tell what it was. I could never tell what it was. I thought maybe a pair of lips, maybe a weird swooshy logo. I could never figure out what it was. Maybe some clouds. Never figured it. I could never figure it out until I looked at it closely, and I looked at it upside down, looked at it right side up. I was like trying to figure out what it was. I was like, closed my eyes, looked at it from right to left, left to right, all that stuff, trying to figure out what it was. And I realized the Dove logo is a dove. Don't know, I didn't think that it could be that before. It just doesn't really look like it to me. I guess it kind of looks like a bird, but now I kind of see it, but I saw it like once, kind of have it in my head, but I can't. If I were to look at a bottle, I still see like a pair of clouds or like two lips, something like that, not a dove. But maybe that's just me. Here's another thing that I just realized. I just realized not too long ago. I'll close my iPad for this example because I don't want you to see my background because then it says what school I go to. Have anything on the back? No, it does not. I have my merch back here. You can see my merch. See that little thing of me playing a harmonica? That's my merch. You could have bought that. That was limited edition. So, alright, so when you turn up the volume on an iPad, this one here, this marker here, is the one to go up, and this one's the one to go down. And we're holding it like this, kind of counterintuitive, you know. Oh no, let me make sure. Let me make sure I'm not crazy here. Yeah. Oh, you can't. Yeah, you can. So this is the one to go up, and this is the one to go down. But if you hold it like this, then it makes sense. Because this is up, this is one on top, this is one on the bottom, same as an iPhone, just scaled up. Makes a lot more sense now. I also never realized, or this wasn't that recent of a realization, it was like probably a year ago. But, you know, some of this stuff makes me seem kind of like an idiot. But it's just like things that you don't really notice until you're like really looking for them, you know, and really thinking about this kind of stuff. The Chevron gas company, their logo is a chevron. Didn't realize that before. But that's really all I had for today's video. I decided to upload something because I haven't in a while, and my promised video of a multi-day video, I, you know, kind of screwed up on that one. And I screwed up on some other videos too that I promised, but I will say that I will have videos out soon. More videos out soon. Thank you very much for watching this video. Goodbye.